Thank you. Happy to be here.
So, can I offer you something to drink?
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
I got to move. Oh, I got to move. There's a cheap Lord.
Your name, Big Daddy Wilson.
When I started doing blues and doing music, I started to see that most blues musicians, they had a nickname. Mm-hmm. And my name is Wilson, and they're just too simple. And so I decided to come up with a name, and my uncle was named Big Daddy, and he was a small man. And I said, well, since I'm way here in Europe, and I could steal that name, and so I called myself Big Daddy Wilson.
So you grew up in United States, south of the United States, in North Carolina, I guess?
That's right.
And now you're here in Germany, so how does that fit?
Well, yeah, woke up one morning and ended up here, got off the plane, ended up in Germany, but not really. I was a soldier, and most soldiers had to do some time overseas, and this was one of my duty assignments to come to Germany. And yes, I came to Germany, and I met a beautiful little German lady, fell in love, and she stole my heart, and I've been trying to get it back, and so, yeah, so I stayed over here.
How long, exactly?
Well, we just celebrated our 30-year anniversary, and so I've been here 30 years, over 30 years.
That's quite some time. But let us go back more than 30 years to your childhood. Was there any contact to music back then?
Well, all of my relatives used to, sing, but there was no blues. They sung gospel in the church. They played piano, and so a lot of music was around, but not for me really. I was a shy guy, so I did not really get into music.
When did you start, or how did you start to play music and sing?
I was homesick, and my wife, she had a guitar, and I took all the strings off her guitar, and I wrote my first songs back then, and I didn't know anything about the blues. She carried me to my first blues concert, and this music, when I saw it the first time, I said, wow, it was calling my name. It was like, wow, this is you, this is me. And my stomach was balling up in knots. I just feel that this is what I should do. I should be doing. And shortly thereafter, I was on stage singing the blues.
I was reading something about you wrote some poems before you make blues music.
True. I could not really play an instrument, but I had it in me, the music, and so I was writing poems and songs that way. And like I say, I started on a one-string guitar, so there's not much music you can do with a one string, but it works, though. And then some of my poems I was able to turn and to transform into real songs. Some of them are still poems, but and I bought an extra guitar with me today, a one-string guitar. It's called a diddly bow.
Baby, coming home again. Baby girl, you look so good. Take you down to Hollywood. Baby, coming home again. Baby, coming home again. Round about 8:30, shut the door and lock the gate. Baby, going to earthquake, shaking like a shaking baby. Mama, 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 come here. Get it, get it.
So right now you're here with your band.
The guys are from Italy. They're great musicians, and I've been working with them for a while now, and so really have fun working with these guys from these Italians. They really feel the blues, and to get that vibe. I love to connect different cultures because it's a different vibe when the German culture or the Italian culture, and then the American, the Southern American, what I bring to the table, and so to put it together, that's my type of blues.
And what next projects do you have?
Well, right now, at the moment, we are in the studio working on a new CD. It's an acoustic CD with the Dixie Frog record label out of France. This is my record company.
Special thank you to you that you are here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
Danke auch an euch, dass ihr dabei wart. Und ich hoffe, ihr seid auch nächstes Mal wieder dabei. Bis dann.
Well, I feel so good if my baby's on. I'm gonna stay right here if my baby's on. And if I go somewhere, I won't stay too long. 'Cause I feel so good if my baby's on. Said I feel so good. I know, baby. They call me a couch potato. Stay right. I don't go nowhere with the fellas. Baby's on. Y'all don't know what that girl put down. Somewhere. I ain't going nowhere. Stay too I'm long. Right here for you, baby. All night long.